So, I think it was last week, a celebrity and actress went on social media and posted a disclaimer, especially because her daughter had allegedly possibly defrauded some people with her business. If you are in that situation where your daughter is defrauding or is misbehaving publicly, and your daughter is an adult running a business, unfortunately, her business, therefore, is affecting you as a person, as maybe as a known person, a celebrity, or a government official, or someone that is quite popular. Would you take the route of issuing a disclaimer against your own child? Or would you stand by that child regardless of their misbehavior? That's the question today.
People always tend to blame parents when their children misbehave. So no matter how old the child becomes, once you have, especially if you have a name as a parent, anything the child does will still find its way back to you. And that's why some people, take their time to make their children understand that it's not just about you. So you can't just be selfish in how you deal with things and deal with people, because it will still find its way back to me. In this part of the world, we like to protect what we see as our own, our children. And even when we know that they are carrying out criminal activities, the fact that, hey, she sucked my breast, I am a mother, I can't abandon her, we still, defy all odds and support. But I think it's come to a point where you have to look at the person in the eye and say, you're an adult. This is wrong. Take responsibility or I'm out. I agree with what Ireti has done. I will do the same. I will do exactly the same. If I have told you as my child that this way you're going, it's not good, and I've tried to help you to find ways and you're not listening to me, I will take myself out. Because at the end of the day, if they come to pick you up, arrest you, EFCC or whatever, it's not me, it's you. My name is my name. I made my name for myself. Make your own name for yourself.
I cannot imagine how hard it is for a mother do what she has done. It must have been tough. It must have taken many days of consultations, of maybe even timelines. Okay, I'm going to help you cover up for this. I'm going to pay up, whatever differences there are. They must have had, I believe that they must have had different interventions until they had to go this route. And I'm sure it will be about her name, about her own business as well, because once it starts affecting her name and her business, especially when we're talking about an adult child, then it's right that she went through, and I think from the way I read it, I think it was even a legal advice that she gave, because it was, well written. She stated what was important to be stated. Yes, this child is biologically mine, but this business is not mine. So it's a separate entity from who I am and the name that we know and the brand that she stands for. So this was really a business message sent to all people who have involved themselves business-wise with the person. It's where your child is doing something terrible, that you have to separate yourself from that bad deed, from that child. There's also one thing I remember growing up. My mom used to always say, a liar is a thief. I'll stand with you for anything, but if they tell me that you're stolen, you're a liar, I will not stand by you.
So this is a woman who probably has been telling her daughter over and over, do business right, do things right. This is a married woman with children that you're trying to control. She's a grandmother by this woman. She's married and has her own family. And your mother keeps... And you have built a business. You built it because, of course, people think you're related to a popular person. So the mother had continued to tell her, do business right, pay people up, because these people are now coming on her page. I have had reports personally of people who have said they reported to her mom personally, but she's not responding. And the mother said, pay, do the right thing, and she has refused. At this point that she has disassociated herself, those people can institute anything they want to institute. And of course, she's an individual, an adult, she would answer. What I just want, I would have preferred she did, was that the disclaimer came earlier, so that people don't continue to invest. No, you would have had to. If you're not doing business right, and some people are already complaining, why do you allow other people to invest in the same person? That's bad market.
Where does a parent or a mother draw the line? So do you continue to advise your child perpetually because you don't want to disgrace your name or embarrass your family? Or do you say, you know what, Mapami, I didn't kill my child, I didn't kill my own mother. Go out there and go and defend yourself. Because if you ask a mother, also with some mothers, they'll say, I would never do this. They'll say, I would rather take her back, continue to help her, no matter what, because she's not destroying herself, she's destroying our name. You know how Africans are. It's not about you anymore. We are a communal society, so it's all about what you do affects us, and we are all doing this together.
That has gotten us to where we are today as a country. Because you see somebody doing something bad, you see somebody coming in to loot the treasures that would have benefited everybody all around. Ah, he's from my place. Ah, he's our cousin's auntie's uncle. Ah, we cannot do this. It's our family name. And we keep covering evil that if we had exposed early, everybody would have sat up. So it's about accountability and taking responsibility for your actions. So going forward, as a way of making it possible, as a parent, you know the responsibilities to raise these children, give them the best. That's why you are constantly beating them, you are scolding them, you are talking, you're having conversations with them because you want them to turn out right. But ultimately, a child will train itself. So those ones who refuse to listen, you wash your hand off, especially when they now start bringing the shame back to you. You're your own person, own it.